I am standing in one of the least populated and most glaciated countries in the world. I am in Greenland. This is a place I have wanted to visit since I was a child, and just even the flight in was full of jaw-dropping scenery. Tomorrow morning, we're boarding the Rusark Allianka, a 19-meter-long sailboat with a capacity of just 10 people, and we're setting sail to explore the fjords. We are setting sail from the town of Narsarsuaq, which is one of the largest towns in southern Greenland, but it still has only about 125 full-time residents. So we are basically just surrounded by untouched wilderness as far as the eye can see. It feels like the perfect appetizer for the rest of the trip. Because this part of Greenland is more or less unexplored by the online Instagram crowd, this is sort of an expedition. We're out here location scouting. We don't really know where we're going. This is more or less a full-scale expedition. We did some scouting ahead of time, but we're out here literally just looking and seeing what looks good. And we're gonna park the boat, go on land. We have no defined itinerary whatsoever. We have some vague ideas of where we wanna go, but I'm really excited. This is pure, unadulterated location scouting. The good news is that the Allianka has a Zodiac boat, so we're actually gonna be able to go to shore, go hiking, pitch tents, stay the night. The ship is really just our transportation from fjord to fjord. We're gonna be able to actually get on land and explore as we go. This is perhaps the part of the trip I am most excited about. I don't know what I'm saying. I didn't write any of this down. This is perhaps the part of the trip I'm most excited about. We were sailing up the Tasermiut Fjord earlier. It was supposed to be overcast today, and we ended up with literally not a cloud in the sky. So we decided to park the sailboat, take the Zodiac to the shore, and we are going to overnight camp here. Tilt over this way a little bit. Look at that. We got our tents pitched. Can you imagine a better place for camping than this? It's absolutely outrageous. We spent the afternoon flying drones, taking photos of the waterfall. We're gonna hike down to the shore again, and the cook is going to deliver us dinner directly from the boat. We're gonna eat a little picnic on the shores of the fjord itself. What a badass.
Yes, awesome. Okay, he did send 12 sandwiches, which makes me happy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. What's inside of them, you think? It's so bad.
Got a mayo or maybe butter. We got one tomato. Ooh, and some
Single
wet.
slice.
Oh, fuck.
Nailed it.
Now it's Sandy.
Now it's a sandwich.
Hey. Put it back.
Shit.
Okay, so maybe not the best picnic cuisine-wise, but it is hard to complain when life is this good. Worse? We woke up to an incredible inversion layer, clouds blanketing the valley below us, and the scenery was so incredible that we decided to pack up, get back on the boat, and explore the rest of Tasermiut Fjord. The scenery was jaw-dropping all the way down to the very end of the fjord, which happens to be the edge of the Greenland ice sheet. And it was so amazing, we decided to pick a different valley, pitch our tents a second time, and just continue to sleep on shore rather than in the boat. So if you have never hiked in the Arctic tundra before, you might not understand how difficult it really is, but overland travel is extremely slow. It's basically rocks covered in like an inch of soggy soil. And so we have been consistently finding the best views have been from drones. Every night we hike up, we camp, we pitch our tents in incredible spots, but it takes us 30 minutes to an hour to go just half a mile. And so we have been flying our drones every single day, and the view from the sky here is unbelievable. Okay, we are hiking. Hiking's the wrong word. Climbing, bushwhacking. There's no trail. We're just going up this Greenland fjord here. We saw some topo lines on the map that looked like we might be able to camp, so we have our tents and everything with us. Bags are heavy. Not gonna lie, I was a little scared a couple times. I'm worried about getting down, but look at this view behind me. This is unreal. We already took some photos that I think are like some of my favorites from the entire trip. I'm gonna run an astro time lapse tonight if this weather holds. I'm so excited. Let's go. It's always strange checking a destination off one's bucket list. The expectations are so high and it feels impossible for the trip to live up to that standard. I'm back home now, and I've had a few weeks to process my time in Greenland, and I can say, without a doubt, that this was one of my favorite trips of all time. You probably know by now that I'm a huge fan of expansive wilderness scenes, and of course Greenland has those in droves, but what makes a trip truly top-notch goes beyond that. It's the experience of sharing the journey with a group of incredible people and skilled photographers. Gorgeous sunrises with perfect lighting conditions, and sunsets on mountain ridges more beautiful than I ever could have imagined. We picked wild blueberries by the hundreds to make fresh blueberry pancakes for breakfast. And we had to wake up and scrape the ice off of our tents before a freezing Zodiac ride back to the ship. We sat outside and watched the stars overhead while sitting around the campfire sharing stories with friends. In every possible way, Greenland exceeded all my expectations as a destination, but the destination is merely one ingredient in an absolutely unforgettable experience.